Yo, what up, you guys? Bacardi here, and today we're going to be checking out a video that I've been curious about for a little while now. That's JYP performing Feel Special, and yes, so like I said, I've heard of this. The one thing I think I've heard was obviously it's a cover, but like he's playing the piano on it, and it's like it just sounds different. I don't know what it sounds like, of course, but that's something I think I heard like a while ago that he played it. And it was like this piano kind of version. And I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. First off, the fact that he's performing it alone is just really cool. And I'm guessing doing his own spin on it. Which, like, all I know is that he's on the piano on this one. I don't know if it's like, going to be slower. If it's going to be more fun. I don't know. Because the original song is kind of special, No pun intended. But yeah, the original song has like a meaning to the 9 girls, of course. But he worked with them and everything. So like they're all involved in it. So I'm curious to see what his take on the song is going to be. Yeah. Okay, let's just get straight into it. Already just nice shoes, by the way. So already starting off slower.
You make me feel special. 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 아프고 아픈 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 다시 웃어. That's what you do. Again I feel special. 아무것도 아닌 존재 같다가도 사라져도 모를 사랑 같다가도 날 부르는 네 목소리에 I feel love. I feel so special.
Oh, damn, okay. Woo, did not expect
그런 날이 있어. 갑자기 혼자인 것만 같은 날. 어딜 가도 내 자리가 아닌 것만 같고 고개 떨궈지는 날. 그럴 때마다 내게 얼마나 내가 소중한지 말해주는 너의 그 한마디에 Everything's alright. 초라한 nobody 에서 다시 somebody 특별한 나로 변해. You make me feel special. 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 아프고 아픈 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 다시 웃어. That's what you do. Again I feel special. 아무것도 아닌 존재 같다가도 사라져도 모를 사랑 같다가도 날 부르는 네 목소리에 I feel love. I feel so special.
The mood is just different with this.
I feel loved. I feel so special.
Let's go. Okay, first things first. Where has this been all my life? Yo, I really like that. I loved it. Oh man, like it was different, but like similar at the same time. I know That sounds weird. But, the piano just added a lot to it. The band too, like drums and everything, where it got kind of rock a little bit. The whole, like, the way they arranged it here was so good. Sounds great on it. Like changing things up, and like how he's singing certain parts. But really, I think the biggest thing is just like him on the piano. I don't know why, but that's like a huge factor on like what makes this its own kind of, performance of that song. What if this is like how he wanted the original to be? He's like, yo, why not go with like some slow, kind of sad, slight rock ballad? They're like, no, it's got to be more upbeat a little bit, I'm sure, he didn't want that, but like, it's cool to see him do, a song that he made for someone else, of course, particularly for 9 other girls, and a special song at that. But like his own version is so good too. Like, damn, bro. Damn. Like I said, when I was done with this, I was like, yo, how have I not heard this sooner? Fuck. But I'm really glad I did now, because, I've heard like remixes of this song, like fan-made remixes, and those are all cool and everything, but it's really cool to see something like this, where the whole just like vibe changes, the energy almost changes, and of course it's live in front of a crowd and everything, so that makes it even cooler. But yeah, he just like gave it this new little like life, that I think is really, really cool. I think it's also super cool that he's like the head of a company basically, and he's still performing, making new music, but at the same time performing live and doing covers of like songs he's worked on and whatnot. All that is just really cool to see. So props to him for doing that. I know JYP gets a lot of shit because of like, stuff going on in the company, but I know he's like the head of the company or whatever, but still, it's like, it's a big company. So like when stuff that, that is clearly bad, or it's like, yo, this needs improvement. Like, there's a bunch of people working besides him, and sometimes maybe he doesn't even know what's going on. He probably should, but it's like, if you've ever like, you got to think about it from his perspective. It's like he's running this huge company. He can't be in charge of everything all the time. So, while I do think criticism is fair to him, at the same time, you got to understand, like, he's probably working with a lot. So, yeah, I don't know why I got into that. I think it's because, like, recently that news came out of, like, when Twice was at the airport, they kind of got, like, swarmed by fans. And, of course, like, COVID and everything. Like, don't fucking do that, okay? I shouldn't even have to tell you to not do that. Like, right now, especially, Stay away, people, okay? Until everything's cool again. So, yeah, maybe, like, obviously security should have done a better job. But even people in general need to do a better job of, like, just knowing simple etiquette in a pandemic, especially. So, yeah, that's just my little tidbit on, what's happened recently. So, but as far as this, like I said, sounded great. I loved it. I'm definitely gonna like listen to this like more, in the coming days and whatnot, just because it's such a different sound and energy. It's not one that I'll play more than the original, of course, because the original is just more upbeat and fun. But this is a really cool, like, alternative to a song, like, when you consider the lyrics of the songs, of this song, and you want those to be like presented in a different way, this is something that I'll go to. Yeah. So I'm really glad he did this. And it was just really, really well done. Him, the band, they nailed it. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, that'll do it for this reaction, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, peace, love, have a blessed day. See you next time.